my friends. I hope you're having an outstanding, fabulous day. The heat wave has broken here in Maryland today. It's in the 80s, which compared to a heat index of 110 plus, 80s is chilly. And Trike Mania, Trike Fest, it is continuing. And I have named my trike. I've been thinking about this since before I got it. I just couldn't think of a good name. And my friend, he named his bike this. And when I heard it, I was like, I like that. And that's what I was kind of thinking of for my bike. So I asked him for his blessing and he said, sure. And so my trike is named Trixie. It just goes because I have a Betty. I have a Roxanne, who I call Roxy. And now I have a Trixie. And thank you all for watching. Thank you all for sticking with me. And if you have not, please, boom, smash that subscribe. Click on that like and click on the bell. Tell your friends, share my videos. So today, Trixie's loaded up. I put it in the back of the truck. I have it strapped down with the motorcycle strap holding up to the front. Then I have lashing strap, $1 on Amazon, one on each side to keep it from shifting this way. I did not lash the front tire. Why? I have enough strength that I don't need to lash the front tire to pick it up. I can just grab the front. I made my video with lashing the front because it makes it easier for the average person to, or somebody who might not have the ability to manage the front and the back. It makes it easier to keep this front tire straight and not moving and wiggle-waggling. So I got it all loaded up. This is packaging that I've been using as a chock for the for Trixie. Why do I have it here? I am so overprotective. I am so anal. It is not going anywhere. But I still put it here. God forbid something happens with those straps. I didn't want this rear rack. It would never go through here unless it jumped up. But I didn't want to damage my beautiful gray fenders and lights. So I put this here because I'm overprotective. I have low insurance deductibles. I have a lot of insurance. Why? Because I'm overprotective. So we are going to, where are we going? We're going to Chesapeake City. I've already done a range test. You've seen it. My range test was here where I live, close by, up and down hills. Today's range test, I've done on every bike that I've had. Chesapeake City. Why? From Chesapeake City to Delaware City, it's along the canal. It's mostly flat. You got a few hills here or there, but for all practical purposes, it's flat. So we're gonna see if Trixie can do 30 miles, because it's about 30 miles, 50 miles one way, 50 miles back. I charged Trixie up before we left. I charged her up early this morning so that she'd have a full charge. And worst case scenario, I will be pedaling because I've showed you, I've demonstrated that you can pedal that trike without any power, 6-7 miles an hour, especially on flat level ground. So that's where we're going, to Chesapeake City. All right, we made it. Trixie's out. We are here and we're gonna try to ride to Delaware City and back. Long range test, flat ground. And I hope you all enjoy it. This is where my friend Gary and I parked at Gary's E-Bike Adventures. And there's a canal. Maybe we'll see a container ship today. And we're off. Of course, we're going the wrong way. It's all right. We're rebels. The one thing that I started the trip meter on this one so I can pay attention to the mileage, because I have to see, after we're down 2 battery bars, we have to see how far we are. And you can see that these are government employees working on the canal. At least they're doing it today. Look, it's a remote control. It's a remote control lawnmower right there. That's cool. That's freaking cool. Now there's an expensive freaking remote control. My man swinging that like Hannibal Lecter swinging a machete. If Hannibal Lecter would swing a machete. He likes to use a paring knife. It's pretty.
I've been getting a few nods and waves, but I have to initiate the contact, which I love doing that. One, some people like it. Some people who don't like electric bikes find it annoying, which makes it even more enjoyable for me to do. I love this trike. I love Trixie. I love riding Trixie. And it's going to be extra enjoyable today on flat ground. Except I forgot. That's what I was saying before. The last time Gary and I were here, the trail it sunk. And Gary and I had to push our bikes through. I don't think the trike will fit through the opening. And they had like Jersey walls. I will not be able to pick it up without risking damage to the trike. So this might be a kind of a short-lived trip. There's the government man. Alrighty, it's nice. Got a breeze going. It's a little warm in the sun, but I'm always working on my tan, even though I shouldn't. And I do have a helmet, outdoormaster.com. I have my goat helmet with light on, which I love. It's kind of cool looking. Makes me look a little like, when people see me, they say, hey, aren't you that guy, Shoot the Chit? And I'm like, no, he's got more hair than I do. And he's about 20 years younger than me. This is our first hill. This is also where we take our first pit break. What? I think they widened those. Probably got sued. They're freaking dangerous. They should be bright orange or bright yellow. We've gone 3 miles. My water is already, there's no wood in water. My water is already cold. I mean, warm. So it is a little warm in the sun. In the shade by the water, it's always pretty nice. Ain't no sense pedaling when you're going that fast because it won't do anything. You got to be 15.5 or less for it to even matter. Water's kind of calm too. Canal has crazy currents because of how it was built and because of its connection to different bodies of water. We're coming up on the first Delaware Bridge. Bright blue. A vibrant blue. All right, we're coming up to our first sharp turn. I guess you could say switchback. This trike has a nice turning radius. Just lean a little bit the way you're turning. Don't go fast. Don't turn the pedals. That's 8 miles an hour. And then boom. All right, we're coming up to the railroad bridge. Straight ahead, railroad bridge. A lot of my friends make incredible videos. I know what work goes into it. Like, they'll do these scenes where they're riding past the camera because they got the camera on a tripod, and then they got to go back and get the tripod and clean up all the equipment. I see that and I'm like, no, that's too much like work. I make YouTube videos to help people and because it's fun. I don't want it to turn into a job. I don't want it to be hard work like that. It's already kind of starting to turn into hard work because I'm trying to do a good job for the companies that are sending me products, and I want to do a great job for you all to keep you all entertained and to give you good advice and guidance. So it's hard enough for me to do that, let alone my friend's like, I'm gonna create some B-roll footage. And he's like riding up and down cliffs to try to get good cliff riding footage. I'm like, no frickin' way. Crazy. Sorry. I might love you all, but I don't love you that much. I do not want my e-bike, e-trike riding and video making to turn into labor that I hate. I want it to be a labor of love. That's what I want. My mirrors, every time I move that trike around, load that trike up, my mirrors get whack-a-dude. All right, we're coming up to the Bar Swim Club. I think it's a brewery too. Let's see. There's a woodchuck. Woodchuck, how many chuck does a woodchuck? Chuck. Oh yeah, there's people sitting there, but there's nobody swimming. Let's go up here in the shade and check my emails. We're coming into the marina, which is right alongside the trail, or I guess the trail cuts through the marina, one or the other. And my display has us going 6.7 miles, and my Relive app has us going 6.5 miles. So it's pretty accurate. The display's pretty accurate, because Relive is actually not always 100%, but it's probably 99.9% accurate. And here's the marina. Listen to the bells. I moved the bells so we'd hear more jingling. I did pedal this for like maybe 50 yards on moderately flat, because the canal's pretty flat most of the trail. I can tell you this, I can do it. I can do it, but it will aggravate the heck out of my knees, and it will not be, I can tell you right now, going 6 or 7 miles an hour versus 15 is a big slowdown. Kind of like this bike. I mean, kind of like this trike and my bikes. My Roxy, I've pedaled 43 miles an hour, and I'm actually down a few pounds, so I probably could hit that 43 miles an hour again. It'll throttle me 39. My Betty will throttle me 45 plus. It would go a little bit faster than that, but I've added so much stuff to it. I've created weight and drag, but it'll still do 45, no problem. So when you go from 45, and then when I go down the hill with Betty, I've hit 56, 57 before. And then go down to a trike going down the hill 25 miles an hour. Yeah, it's a big difference. Now, Roxy, when I go down steep hills, I never go over 45 miles an hour. Never. That bike is not designed to go that fast. Betty, 4.5-inch tires, bulletproof frame, suspension, yes. Roxy, not so much. Hi there.
Yep.
And we're down to, I think this is, there might be one more little switchback. I don't know where he's going because it dead ends in the water. That's weird. And there's a railroad bridge. There's the railroad bridge. It goes up and down. Goes up and down, up and down, up and down for the ships and the trains Obviously they have good communication skills, good coordination, because you don't want to have a train going across when a ship's coming through, because yeah, that'd be a disaster. That'd be the key bridge again. There she is. If you watch my canal museum video, you saw pictures of the canal being built. You saw how it started out as a lock system, where they would they had different elevations. They would flood the lock and let the ships out, and but this thing has been here forever. Isn't that incredible, the stuff that they could build so many years ago? Ingenious these Americans were. No container ships today. Big old railroad bridge. I don't want to look up, I'll ride right off into the canal. All right, here comes a cool ship up the canal. It's a government ship. It's like a tri-hull. That's pretty cool. Maybe it's not a government ship. Oh yeah, Army Corps of Engineers. That's what I thought. All right, there's the big bridge, the Delaware Bridge. I think that's the Delaware Memorial Bridge. I think, although I don't know. It's a bridge and it's in Delaware, so it's a Delaware Bridge. I think the Delaware Memorial actually has more of an arch, but it has those gold rods on it. I don't know. You would think that I would know by now. I've been underneath it 1, 2, 3 times. This will be my 4th time. And I'm supposed to be getting, the new bike was supposed to come yesterday. Did not come. So, it might come today. If it does. Anyway, I'm gonna take that bike on this path too. I'm gonna pretty much do all the similar things. Ride around my area where I live, hills and all, test out the hill climbing ability on it and the range, and then come here and do a basically flat terrain range test. Oh, it's so much nicer in the shade. Even though it's not 110, it's still warm. All right, we're gonna take a water break, check our email break, stretch our legs. I call that the blood clot break. And we have done 12.8 miles. We have not lost one battery bar, which is kind of concerning. Is it really true? We're gonna try to find some shade. So it's not really that much shade here. Let's try to find some more shade. I guess we're gonna go right under here, but I saw a whole bunch of bees. I did not want to get stung. Let's see if we see any nest. Hey, we had a half a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that the person who made it used 8 tons of peanut butter and like 1 teaspoon of jelly, which is good for the protein, but I like a little bit of sweet. I have 1 pack of crackers left. I should make it. I got enough body fat that I can survive a winter. We have gone on the odometer 47 miles on our trip meter. Oh no! Our trip meter reset when we turned it off. I turned it off to see if the battery bars would change, and they did. I lost one. I have 1 battery bar flickering. We have 2 more miles and then we'll be at the trail. We started at 34. Oh, that's frickin' annoying. So we started at 34 miles. We got 47 total on the trike. There's a lesson for you that I didn't know. when you turn that bike off, that trip odometer resets. Not the odometer, the trip meter. So now I have the Relive app going. This is all freshly done. I have the Relive app, and we're almost at, we only got like 2 miles to go. I have the Relive app going, and we've gone 12.5 miles. So we're gonna know, oh, put up the pedal assist 5. So we've been going 12.5 miles according to the Relive, almost 13, 12.7, 12.8, whatever, according to the display. Pedaling 99% of the time, and maximum speed 99% of the time, and we're down 1 bar. So are we gonna make it back? Yes. Is it gonna do 30 miles on this trail? Yes. Am I gonna ride around Delaware City? I could if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna roll the dice on that. I'm gonna go back to Chesapeake City, and then if I have juice left, I'm just gonna ride around Chesapeake City. Today we're on Trixie, fluctuating between 1 bar down and no bars down at like 13 miles. So we're gonna do much better than we did on our hardcore hilly range test, because we're just about at this guy is always on the trail. I'm sure it's the same guy. He rides a recumbent. We're just about at Chesapeake City, and I actually had peanut butter jelly sandwich and some water, and just stretching my legs. My blood clot break made me feel a lot better. Yes, I see you all the time. How are you, sir? He always has a smile and a hi. Every time I've been on this trail, which has only been, it's only my 4th time, but I've seen him every single time up and back. So I've seen him now 7 times. If I see him on the way back, it'll be 8 times. And every time, maybe because his beard reminds me of Santa, I should give him some bells. And always has a smile and a wave. It's one of the friendliest people I've seen on this trail. Yes, most of the unfriendly people are spandex, which I don't get. I really just don't get the frickin' attitude. However, and I've said this before to people, you never know what somebody's going through at that particular moment. You also never know, maybe they don't speak English. Maybe they can't speak. You just don't know. So I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I know. Bruce is a golden retriever of the e-bike world. My nephew says I'm a golden retriever of the whole world. I just like to be nice at this point in my life. I don't need to be a meanie. I like being nice now. Some of us change if we've had a life or death experience. We've had a medical miracle. It's kind of what did it for me. Doesn't really matter what did it. I'm a golden retriever, and I'm fine with that. Hi there. Golden retrievers can bite. This golden retriever can shoot and bite. I'm not above doing either, if I have to. Listen to those bells. Yes, I probably would get more video views if I had more intriguing, better thumbnails. That's all part of the hard work. Sometimes some of my videos that I never think are gonna get any traction have been monster hits, like my bike rack. My most popular video, I think it's got like 16,000 videos now. It's got so many videos that I reached out to that company a couple different times about, hey, got this video, would you send me something to review, bike, blah, 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 because they sell bikes and other racks and single racks. And anyway, they've always ignored me. Out of the blue, they said, we like your video. And they want it. And so what they give me for it, they said, we'll embed it in our website, we'll help get you traction, and we'll give you a code so your anybody who uses your code can save some money if they buy a rack or any product on the thing, and then you'll get credit for it. And I was like, it ain't worth it. But then I thought about it and I was like, you know what? Exposure, it's already made, who cares? Maybe something will come out of it, whatever. But that's my most popular video. And it started out as a dog. It started out as like nothing. And then all of a sudden it just kind of snowballed. It resonated with people. Same thing with my suspension post. My suspension post resonated with people. It's got, I think, 1,600 views, and all it is a $90 suspension post that I stumbled across. That's good. All right, we are coming up on to the African American Cemetery Memorial, which I think is pretty freaking cool. Maybe that's where we're gonna do our thumbnail. Look how easy this bike is to turn. Across the bridge, there's a bicycle in the mud. Probably stolen. We're gonna do our thumbnail. I think we're gonna do our thumbnail right here. Here's the cemetery. African Union Church Cemetery, established in 1835. It's really pretty. Oh, let's get one by the flag. They take care of this place. This is a memorial. This is a historic memorial, and I like it. I think it's beautiful. All right. We are on our way to the... Actually, we're going to take another break once we go a couple hundred yards, change out our battery in our camera. I brought... Thank gosh, I bought a ton of extra supplies. Once I decided to spend money on the video editing, computer, and camera, I bought Invisi sticks, attachments, extra batteries, a lot of money. Anyway, I have two, so I basically have three. I have 3 batteries, which is more than enough for shooting, and we will use and they last so much longer than GoPro, thank the Lord. Even the GoPro 12 sucks compared to this camera. So we're still gonna have some battery juice left, but we're just gonna change it while we're here, and then we'll use one more battery headed back down the road. Holy cow, now we're down 2 bars. It'll be close maybe getting back. I was planning on using throttle to go the whole way back. I don't know if that's gonna work. Might not be able to do that. I think so. No, we're getting down to half. It'll be close. We're gonna hit the 30 miles. We're gonna hit the 30 miles. All right, we made it to Kathy's Crab House in Delaware City. This is where I stopped the first time I came. Kathy's Crab House. Let's get a picture of Kathy's Crab House. All right, we have gone about 15 miles. We have 15 more miles to go to get back to our starting destination. It's getting cloudy, which is actually feels pretty good. And we're not riding around in Delaware City today. We're going back down the road to Chesapeake City. All right, Mickey, my mate in the UK. Let me know what you think of this view. At least on the trike. This is a chest mount, and I have it in biking mode, which is supposed to be like ultra wide for the settings of the camera. It's got a bunch of automatic settings that's set to Vikings. So Mickey B, let me know what you think of the view on this, and let me know what you think of the name Trixie for the trike. Not that I'm gonna change it, because you already got you got Stella. You didn't get Stella, you gave me Stella, and I love Stella. I'm glad you gave me Stella, because I love that name. I love that name. So you did get to name one of my bikes that's coming. But I like Trixie. So Mickey B in the UK, let me know what you think. All right, my remote on my wrist has run out of battery juice. That's a little surprising. Trixie only has 3 bars left, but really we know it's only 2 bars. That's a little disconcerting, because we still have about oh boy, 11 miles to go. We may be doing a lot of manual, no power pedaling. Thank gosh it is not that hilly. Delaware Bridge. And the more you ride your bike, the better you know it. Like my Betty and Roxy, I know exactly how far I can go based on the terrain and how fast I'm going. Why? Because I got like 1,200, almost 1,200 miles on Betty, and like almost 900 or so miles on Roxy. So I know exactly how far I can go with Trixie. But I only have I only have 54 miles on Trixie. I don't know her well enough yet. I don't know her. All right, my friends, we have about 8.5 miles to go. They marked the trail. 8.5 miles to go. We're coming up to the bridge, the railroad bridge that lowers. We have 3 bars left. It is going to be close. I am not using the throttle. I'm basically riding back the same way I rode here, which is max speed and pedaling, and using the throttle judiciously, like on the turns. Like we got some coming up here because we're almost at the Marina Bar, Restaurant, Brewery, I think. So we're coming up on the Blue Bridge and the Marina. All right, you all missed Nikki and Carl. Nikki and Carl, regular bicyclists. They parked in Chesapeake City. They were asking me for directions, how the trail went, and we just started talking and everything. And Nikki subscribed to my channel. So 2 new friends, Nikki and Carl. Regular bicycle. Feels like it might rain, which honestly, I'm still kind of hot. So I wouldn't, oh, let's keep going. Oh, through the field. I wouldn't necessarily mind that. We are on the trail that is discombobulated, so we're gonna have to get off here. We are about 5 miles away, 6 miles away. The question is, are we gonna try to ride down through this one and carry the other one, or I don't think so. Speedboat. Yeah, we're not that much of a circus clown yet.
And just gonna drift down to the next one because we're gonna get right off the frickin' bike. It's a trike! I know, but my friend Gary always says bike too. This does help show you the maneuverability and the ability I think this is our last switchback, which these hills eat up power. I think we're going to get some coasting though coming up. I think we're going to get some coasting coming up. I forgot I didn't put my microphone on. I'm so stupid. You know what I'm doing? I'm eating a cracker. Cheese cracker. Looking out over the canal. Sitting in the shade. Thinking about how glorious life is. What a glorious day this is.
You know, either wait for tide.
Hi.
Either wait for tomorrow to come.
I thought he was talking to me. I'm thinking about my friends, Nikki and Carl. And just... Now I'm drinking water. And just how shake the crumbs out for the squirrelies. And just how great life is sitting here. Of course, I have a settlement tomorrow, which is making me happy. I have a nice settlement tomorrow, $805,000. All right, back down the road. We have gone 60 miles total on this bike. We have, how much voltage is left? I should memorize the voltage chart. Now that I have a 48 volt bike, I should memorize the 48 volt voltage chart. If anybody watches this video and they love me, and you have that chart, send it to me, please. I'll memorize that so that I can look at the voltage, because that is one of the most accurate ways to know how much further you're going to go. I have 46 volts, 45.9 volts. I don't know what that means because I've never seen a 48 volt chart. I have 3 bars, but we know one of those bars is fake, so I have 2 bars. All right, this is the last hill climb. Pedal assist 1, up that hill. So the one thing that I can tell you about this trike too, just the revolutions of your knees, if you use the 100% pedal cadence sensor, is good for arthritis because you got that movement going, which is great for arthritis. The other thing is, like with all the bikes, you can set that pedal assist and make, like going up hills, you could get a workout in by adjusting the pedal assist. So people who say that you cannot get exercise with an electric bike, they're stupid. They have no clue what they're talking about. That's why when I hear people shaming other people, I just feel like punching them right in the face. That's old Bruce. You know? 2 miles to go. And we are going to make it, and actually might make it so well, so to speak, that we're going to be able to ride around town and try to kill the battery again. We'll look on the Relive app and see how many miles we've got.
the display's only off by like 0.2, which is close. All right, we're coming into, well, we are in Chesapeake City, but there's the bridge that we parked under. And we have 2 bars left, but we know one of them's fake. But I can say I didn't need to pedal at all. Oh, look, the water's down. Actually, I'd never seen it like that before. I didn't think it really was affected that much by the tides. So, I love that house right there in the corner. What a great place to live. So I didn't need to pedal at all. Done 29 miles so far. And I guess we got to kill the batteries. We have gone 29 miles. We have 2 battery bars left, but only one is real. We could have not pedaled at all. Thank gosh we didn't do that much. And we could have used more throttle. But when I hit the throttle now, I'm still getting maximum speed, but it's dropping from 2 bars to 1 bar, 2 bars to 1 bar. So she's almost dead. We're down to 1 bar. So we're gonna go up and down all around here until we kill it. If we hit 30 miles, there you go. We hit MOONCOOL estimate, and I'm 250 pounds, and we pretty much went maximum speed for just about 95% of the trip. 90% of the trip. So if you didn't go that fast, could you go further? Yes. If you probably went half of that speed, you probably could add 10 miles maybe go 40. If you weren't 100, if you weren't 250 pounds, weight really takes its toll on speed and distance. So 50 pounds of weight is a lot. 50 pounds of weight, it'll only go 15.5 no matter what. But 50 pounds of weight probably takes off 3 or 4 miles. All right, we're just about dead. I gave it full speed and it would barely make it up the hill. Now, full throttle, we're going down a little bit. Trixie's barely going. Remember, it's 1 battery bar left, it's fake. We're going down a hill, we're still not doing max. What does that mean? It means that I may have to pedal some of the way back to the truck. I'm just gonna pedal and take it nice and easy until we get at least within a few hundred yards of the truck. I love this trike. Very nice rider. Oh yeah, we're in pedal assist 5, pedaling fairly level ground, and we're only doing, and the speed's dropping to 9. We're almost, oh, Bruce has to pedal. I'm getting a little bit of pedal juice, pedal motor, but Bruce is using Bruce power. All right, we're headed back to the truck. She's just about dead. I don't want to pull an Air 6 again, but I bet you we do. So remember, there's 1 battery bar left. It's fake. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. So if I had to ding the trike on one thing, it would be a fake battery bar. Oh, we made it. But I'm doing all the pedaling. Yep. I'm doing look, it's all Brucey. Oh, actually, we can go down here. One bar left. It's not real. Holy cow, look at that frickin' boat. There's a few $1 million. There's a few $1 million right there. Look at that. Nice. That's nice. Now, whoa. Throttle. She ain't going. She ain't got no power left. She's done. Hi. All right. So she made 30 miles. $30 miles, 250-pound old fat man. Full bore most of the way. Here we are. Let's check the Relive app. 30.4 miles. 30.4 miles. 66 miles. All right, my friends. I hope you enjoyed that ride. That's our last range test for the MOONCOOL TK1. If you like MOONCOOL, mooncool.com. If you like this trike, click on the link in the description and then I'll pin it in the comments. Use my code SAVE200, free shipping, no taxes. I think it'd be like $1,300. I love this trike. 66 miles. The only thing that I don't like is that last battery bar's fake, which I learned that now. The more you ride, whatever you ride, the better you will learn it. I'm gonna see if I can get on that yacht. Thank you for sticking around. And if you have not, please, boom, smash that subscribe, click on the like, click on the bell, tell your friends, share my videos. Thank you, Nikki and Carl, my new friends who, Nikki subscribed. She said she'll get me some more subscribers. We're gonna load up the trike and then go home. But this is the end. You're not gonna see me until the next video. I love you all. See ya!